when they get to sit down, which I'm sure all of you have many family dinners, don't you? Yeah, you get to sit down at the table, and we do this at home. We used to do this, and I'd say to my youngest son, I'd say, Graham, tell me something good. And he'd say, we live in a great house. And I'm like, yes. Carter, he's 13 now, can you tell me something good? He's like, I have the best dad in the world. And I'm like, yes. And I said to my wife, hey, honey, will you tell us something good? She goes, I'm married to a great man. And I'm like, yes. Like, I love this game. We tried to do it every single night. It was so good, right? And then a guy came up to me after a program once. He said, Matt, he said, I have two girls. They're the exact same ages as your boys. He said, what we do at home, and you should try this. He said, what we do at home is, he said, we do a hi, where everybody goes around and tells a hi, and I see some people nodding. He goes, then we do a low. He goes, and then we do a sparkle. I said, what's this sparkle? He said, it's a sparkle. He said, it can be good or bad. It doesn't fit in. It can be a high or a low or something that you want to talk about. He said, you should try it. Now, I get information all the time, and I would be a hypocrite, right, if I didn't try to implement it, because it's only information until what? So the next time we had our family dinner, I said, okay, boys and mom, we're going to do a hi. We're all going to go around and tell a hi. And she did. And then we're going to do a low. And we all went around and did a low. And I said, okay, now let's do sparkle. And the boys just kind of looked at me like, Dad, were you at a conference again? In Dallas, Texas? But the first time we did it, we all did a high, and then we did a low. And my 13-year-old son said, Dad, my friend Elliot forgot to take his medication today. Right? And he had a horrible day, and he got in so much trouble. And he goes, I didn't know how to help him. That's exactly what I did. And in my mind, I'm like, can't we just go back to tell me something good? It was so much easier.